Welcome, my dear friends, to another episode of Practice Tips. This episode is for intermediate students. In this episode, we shall understand how to use the voice culture exercises using the vowel extensions A, E, U, A, O, and how is it going to be different from the previous episode where I spoke about these exercises for beginners. Here in these exercises, we will be adding a twist. We will be adding 2 more Kaalas. We did 4 Kaalas in the previous episode. We will be singing these basic exercises in 6 Kaalas in this present episode. Why is it important that we practice all this with such rigor? There is a saying which says that when the going gets tough, the tough get going. My guru, R.R. Keshamurthy, a celebrated violinist, a doyen of the 7-string instrument, 7-string violin, he used to always stress on one thing: Asura Sadhaka. Asura Sadhakanagirbeku. Asura Sadhane Madbeku. What does it mean? He says that we need to practice like a Asura or a demon. That much amount of practice. We should not get tired of practicing. It's only when we practice with that intensity that we can break barriers and move on to the next stages and keep improving. So this episode is all about Asura Sadhana. Now, why do we require this? When a intermediate student starts learning Varnams and then Kritis, there are a lot of intricate Sangatis in Kritis which are fast paced, and a student needs to be equipped to be able to sing that with a proper grip and precision. For example, Brova Barama Raghurama Bhuvana Mellani Vai Nalno Kani Brova Barama. So all these frills, these fast-paced sangatis need to be executed right. So the understanding of how to use the voice, when the mind is particularly trying to do something, the voice needs to cooperate. So basically the mind and the body need to work together. Again, if a student is attempting Alapane, for example, when he is doing the advanced Manodharma exercises like Alapane, he needs to sing brigas. So whatever he tries to do, whatever the mind says, the voice should be able to execute. So that is the prime objective of this exercises, these practice exercises. Before I start explaining how to do these exercises, I would like to familiarize the students with some basic terminologies. Now, what is Gati or Nadai? By default, generally, the entire Tala, suppose you are putting Adi Tala. Adi Tala is by default in Chaturashra Gati or Chaturashra Nadai. What does that mean? There is a pulse of 4 per beat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. This is a default way in which the beat has been subdivided. Now, in Tishra Gati, the subdivision is 3. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. In Khanda Gati or Khanda Nadai, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and so on. So, Gati or Nadai, when we're talking about Tishra Gati, we mean each beat has a pulse or has been divided into 3 matras, has a pulse of 3 or 3 matras. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So having this understanding is important. We are going to use that in the present exercises. Now we can say 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 4 5 6 1 2 3 4 5 6 1 2 3 4 5 6. The double speed of this Tishra is 1 2 3 4 5 6 1 2 3 4 5 6 1 2 3 4 5 6 1 2 3 4 5 6 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3. Can you see that? So basically we just introduce Tishra Gati and Tishra Gati in the higher speed, the next speed, double speed. So these are the two extra speeds we are going to introduce into the already learnt 4 speeds. So what we have learnt earlier, the first Kala has 1 swara per beat. The second Kala in Chaturashra has 2 swaras per beat. Now we are going to introduce Tishra Gati, where we will have 3 swaras per beat. Then the next speed we will have 4 swaras per beat. The next speed we will have Tishra male Kala or the Tishra double speed, where we will have 6 swaras per beat. And the final Kala or speed we will have 8 swaras per beat. So 1 swara per beat, 2 swaras per beat, 3 swaras per beat, 4 swaras per beat, 6 swaras per beat, 8 swaras per beat. So this is the 6 speeds we are going to sing all the exercises. You need to understand that when you are doing the Tishra first Kala and the Tishra second Kala or the double speed, the entire cycle of whatever we are going to do, the phrase, entire phrase which we are going to sing, the piece of music will be repeated 3 times. So you need to repeat the phrase, whatever the Sarli Varsai or Jantai Varsai or Alankara, whatever you are going to do, you need to repeat it 3 times for it to resolve end to end. So we will be repeating the Tishra only 3 times. So watch out for that. So now let us sing this in Akara. We will sing the first Sarigama Padanisa, first Sarli Varsai in Akara. It's the simplest exercise. I want to take this up so that everyone understands how to sing these 6 Kalas, and then we will take up a complex exercise. So if you see here, singing 6 swaras per beat or 8 swaras per beat accurately in akara is just like tightrope walking on a tight rope. So you have to be accurate. A little slip this side, that side, gone. We need to start over again. So it is important that we practice these exercises to get that cutting edge, a total grip over the voice. We can apply these exercises not just for Swaravali, but for Jantai Varsai, for Alankaras, for Sthai Swaravalis, for Dhatu Swaravalis. So the scope is unlimited. So it is very important that we practice them with all the vowel extensions, A, E, U, A, especially A and If you can do that, I already mentioned that the gains which you have from these two are immense. If you do especially, your voice really opens up. So try a lot with Umkara and definitely with Akara. So Akara and Umkara in 6 Kaalas, all these exercises, practice it like a staple diet, I said, without fail. For 6 months you practice this, every Sangati will just fall like butter. The voice will just flow like a river. So that is the effect of these exercises on our voice. So till I meet you next episode, where I will discuss about use of these voice exercises for advanced students. Happy practicing.